which is incidentally the name of my website. Now, whether you know it or not, you have a divine blueprint. That is what you agreed with you and with spirit, with God, before you came in to this particular physical experience, this particular lifetime. Now, having said that, we actually have multiple lifetimes within one given physical incarnation, but that's a whole other discussion. The point is, you have this blueprint and it tells you where you're going and how you're going to get there. It's sort of like the handful of cards that you've dealt yourself, and you have a lot of choices, a lot of possibilities about how to actually play those cards. Right? That's what this whole Earth experience is about: is learning and having fun. Two things: education and fun, and a good thing too. So, when in Geotran, when we talk about obedience, a word I know many people are very uncomfortable with, all that we mean is, are you in alignment with your divine blueprint? Of course, life is going to be easier and better and sweeter and more purposeful when you're doing what you came here to do. Let's use the theater analogy. Maybe in some other lifetime, you were supposed to play the part of X. And now in this lifetime, you're going to counterpoise that by playing this other role. Okay. And those roles are going to change over the course of your lifetime. But there are certain things that are just part of you and who you are and your grain. And it's always going to be easier if you're constantly choosing whatever it is you set yourself up to do or be or have. Makes sense, right? So, of course, it's going to be easier if you are then obedient, that is, in alignment with that divine blueprint. So, the question I get asked the most frequently is, well, how do I find out what my alignment is, what my divine blueprint is? And there are a couple of ways to do that. I mean, one is, of course, you talk to somebody like me, because that's what I do, is I restore you to your divine blueprint. And I mainly do this using Geotran, but the technique is not as important as the result. The result is that you bring in more money, better health, better relationships, all that good stuff. And the other way is to take a look at your passions. What makes you light up? What makes you go, yeah? Like how I felt when I moved from architecture, which is something I could do, to finding Geotran, which just makes me, so happy and fulfilled when I'm working on myself or on you. So just look to what you feel passionate about. That is your purpose. We are designed to do the things that we're passionate about. And it doesn't matter if it's saving the world or knitting, or in my case, making chocolate truffles. It doesn't have to be huge. It just has to make you happy. And I help you find ways to identify that, to align with that, to get back into alignment, to get back into obedience with your divine blueprint so that you can create your dream life. And here's the good news. I'm actually setting up a group program to do this that starts in a couple of weeks. And it's this combination of getting you back to you, a sort of mastermind with up to 7 other people who are also working on these issues, plus lots of training, lots of background support, lots of individual support, even though it's a group thing, so that you can just go from stuck to soaring. So let's try that again. Go from stuck to soaring. So check out what's the little ticker tape going underneath to find out more about this particular program, and get in touch with me and let's see what we can do together. Talk to you soon.